This is NFL legend and 2006 Super Bowl champion, Dwight Freeney, one of the most explosive and athletic defensive players in NFL history.
Dwight Freeney, you cannot leave him single blocked.
Dwight Freeney hit the quarterback. Dwight Freeney with the touchdown.
All the day's work.
Today, we're breaking down Dwight's golf swing as he prepares for the American Century Championship in Lake Tahoe. My goal is simple: to find Dwight's root swing flaw, show him exactly what's holding him back,
There it is.
and give him a fix that he can take directly into tournament play, even into some of the money games this week. There it is. Let's go. Let's see if we can level up Dwight's game. I'm JT Thomas, and this is Fixin Freeney. Let's go. Dwight, let's do this thing, man. It's gonna be good.
I need fixing.
So, I have some swing doctor questions to ask. When you hit the ball poorly, which way does it go? Too far left, too far right?
Definitely I miss left.
Miss left, okay. Yeah. If you had a contact miss, would you hit it a little thin, a little fat?
More times than not, a little thin.
A little thin, yeah. What part of your game would you say is like the worst part of your game? Off the tee, is it iron?
Man, that thing rotates.
Okay, so that rotates.
That thing rotates like a wheel, man, like Wheel of Fortune, man. It just, sometimes it's the driver, sometimes it's the mid-irons.
So it's nothing that's like, man, you know, I just can't get off the tee.
No,
So-
like sometimes I'm swinging off the tee like a god.
Yeah.
And the other one, I'm not.
You're like,
I'm not.
man.
I'm like, man, listen, I need to quit.
Right.
Inconsistency is the part of my game that overall I would say I need to get better at. Just being more consistent. Cool. You know, I'll have 5, 6 good holes, and I'll have 2, 3 ones that will destroy my round, scoring rounds.
Gotcha.
And it takes me some time to recover. I want to be more consistent throughout the bag. Short game always can be better.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. All right, so let's see you hit some.
All right.
I would say something I hear all the time: inconsistency on the golf course. And so the goal today, what we're gonna try and do with Dwight, is find that root flaw to where we get like 5 or 6 things for free. If you have to make so many compensations throughout your swing, it's gonna be hard to be consistent. Do you have a swing thought when you're over the ball?
Man, I have too many swing.
Okay. So
Dictionaries of notes in my phone.
yeah.
Just to make sure I can hit the ball.
Okay.
That's the type of guy you're dealing with.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna try to condense those down.
Condense, please.
Yeah, all right, so just hit some for me. Let's see it.
All right.
We're gonna aim, Dwight, over this orange flags.
All right.
All right, see it. So you said thins and pulls, right? Thins to the left.
Yeah. That doesn't mean I can't miss right.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I can miss right too. All right. And there's a thin.
There's a thin, yeah.
And there's the pull.
Yeah.
The thin, you got the
Perfect.
pull. That's good. I worked out both of those in the first 2 shots.
Exactly. That's great. That's what I need to see.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Starting to see some stuff already, but I just want to keep watching.
Yep. And there's more of a thin and a pull.
Gotcha. Okay.
This is actually really good for you.
Yeah,
guys.
this is perfect. All right, Dwight, so look, I'm gonna show you a couple of these now. I'm kind of gonna walk you through what I see that's wrong, and then we're gonna get to that one thing that I can tell you I think is gonna help big time. First thing, as you go back, okay, your feet almost are not on the ground. So this right foot, right leg gets really, really tall. That's where your thins come from.
Okay.
But the reason you stand up so much is because when you swing back, you don't actually hinge the club very much. You don't hinge at all, really. And so when you don't have hinge in your swing, it makes the club long.
Yep.
So this is a really big deal. What I mean by long is, as we go back, if I keep my wrist uncocked, okay, so this makes the club long. So see where it would want to hit the ground. Want to hit too much on the ground. Your brain is always trying to help you. So what your brain starts to do is you start to stand up so that you don't hit the ground, which is the better side of chunking it way back here. At least if I thin it, it goes out. It goes out there.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna try and do is actually make the club shorter.
Yep.
How we make it shorter is adding some hinge.
Got it.
And then we're gonna keep our body more down.
Yep.
The other thing that happens too when you get those left shots is the face gets a little close. So when you don't hinge your wrist too, as you go back, the wrists start to get like that a lot, like DJ, Colin Morikawa. Not that it's the worst thing in the world, but you gotta do a lot of stuff because the face is so close just to get it back. So it's too hard. I would say the big things you have are face gets too close, that's your left shot. Club gets too long, that makes you stand up. Those are your thin shots.
Got it.
Okay, good. So the first thing I want you to show me your grips. Oh, Tar Heel, baby, let's go.
There you go.
Let's go.
I got you.
So you want to be able to have this part of your hand on the club.
On top of the club, you mean? Okay, you want it on top.
Yeah, because if it gets on the side, like, look, watch. So you can't try to hinge it up.
It's not as easy.
Yeah, we just don't have our anatomy doesn't work that way.
Okay.
So It might be something as we get down the road, as we do some more lessons, we might mess around with a slightly smaller jumbo max, just so that it's easier for you to get your hand on there, because that's the leverage point. Like, let's do a practice swing, actually. Just hit this tee. Your main goal is, as you go back, you're gonna feel two things: a little bit lower to the ground, so feet a little bit more into the ground, and then you're gonna feel like you're putting some hinge on that club up. Okay, great. So what happened there is you hit the ground, not thin. What that means is you did half of it right. You stay more down, but you didn't hinge enough. If you stay down with that long club, it's gonna be fat city. So you stay down nicely, but you need to give me some more hinge. That was it. You hit the tee perfect. All right, let's do that one more time. Oh, yeah. Yeah, all right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna try it off a tee again. We always do a little training wheels when we're trying to get it right. So same thing, aiming at that yellow flag. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. I would say pretty much those are the two things I want us to work on for the next little bit. I'm gonna give you a little feel for it too. So you just set up to that ball like you're gonna hit. You just relax your hands. Yeah, I want you to feel like this is going, that part of the club's going up. Yeah, as soon as you take it back, just get that club going up. Woo! All right, y'all, we might be done.
All right, see y'all later.
Let's go. So guys, seriously, I'm not joking. Work on the root flaw. We get almost immediate results. He's more consistent already in 5 balls. Man, I play with Dwight all the time on Madden. Madden 05 or 06 came out with hit stick, and it was like an auto fumble every time. It was like him, maybe Ray Lewis, maybe Ed Reed, I can't remember, but it was always auto fumble with Dwight. And the spin move, man, I think it was L1 circle, L1 square, I can't remember, it was a long time ago. And I was like, man, did he come up with this like one day? Like what, how did you?
Well, the spin move was kind of originated from basketball in a way for me. You know, I was a big and one mixtape back in the 90s.
Hot sizzle.
Yes, sir.
Hot sizzle, man.
And I wanted to find a way to bring that to the game of football.
Oh, God.
You know, make an offensive tackle or guard or whatever look as silly as possible, how those guys look on
defense. That's
for
amazing.
Me, that's how I creatively said, you know what, let me just start to spin.
Gotcha.
The very first time I actually did it in a game, it was actually on a run play. And the offensive tackle came out to fire out to try to hit you. And I just made him fall on his face, and the running back was sitting right in front of me. I made the play.
Wow.
And, you know, once you make the play once, the coach is like, do it every time, just do it, you know. So that was the, you know, the process of it being installed permanently through my game. And the funny part is when I played basketball, I was in high school. I had a drop step move on the post. I got called for traveling every single time. So ain't no traveling in football.
Would you show him, like,
a spin?
Would you show him how to do it?
Yeah. So if you're the offensive tackle, and I'm coming up here, I want to sell up. So I'm selling outside speed. I'm selling to you that I'm going to go around the corner. So as you think I'm going around the corner, I'm coming here.
Oh, man.
We call it the ice pick.
Oh, yeah, with this.
Yes. So I come here, and I'm trying to take this elbow, boom, and eject you that way. I'm using his energy against himself, and I'm getting him up the field so that I can come back inside.
Yeah, you're the best one. Is there any guys that do it now, or try and do it now?
Yeah, you see it now, you know. I'm like a proud dad. It's kind of one of those things where you feel proud when you see it in the game.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Most people are watching the quarterback with the ball, they're watching the receiver, they're not watching the trenches.
No.
And what happens, unless you make the play.
Exactly.
You know, so that's kind of what it is for us defensive guys and offensive linemen. We don't get much shine until we make the play. Exactly. So you gotta make the play.
Yeah. All right, man, let's just hit a couple more. That was great. That's all right. So, what happened there? Great job hinging, but you stood up a little bit too much.
Got up out of it.
So that's why it was thin. So when you take it back, make sure you keep your feet more in the ground.
Yes, sir.
Because you don't need that. You don't need to stand up anymore because your club's not long. You're shortening it by hinging it.
Okay. Love it.
Let's go. Hey, look, I might have to charge 5% of these money games this week. I might have to give me a little percent. This is looking good. And then we just pure one. Great.
Yep.
So contact perfect, still maybe a little bit more left.
Yes, than I wanted to.
Again, a little bit more getting that club up. So right away. So if you don't start hinging the club up, you're gonna start hinging your elbows. So if the club head stays below your hands, so meaning like this, then the only way I'm gonna lift it is like, so these are gonna start to break down. Versus if I start getting this club up, see now the structure of my arms get way better. And the better you can get the club up, the straighter and less left it's gonna go. That makes sense?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
there it is.
That's great.
There
so you hit one fat, that's like
Yep,
way different than what you did.
Yeah.
So what that means is you stayed down really, really well, but we still needed like a hair more hinge.
Now the question is, I've heard different theories on hinging. I've been taught if you elbow hinge, your wrist will follow. So you don't worry about the wrist so much, do it from your elbow.
Yeah.
What is your,
I would say your wrist definitely is more important. You have to do your wrist before you do your elbow. It would be club head goes first, hinge my wrist, hinge my elbow.
Okay.
Versus you have no hinge, elbow hinge right away.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's way better.
Yes.
That's really good.
Yes.
And if you do that again, look how much better the structure of your arm. So just do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wrist.
Exactly.
Yes.
Feel the feet a little bit into the ground, hinge the wrist, hit it. Yeah. That's so good.
Sequencing, man.
Man, that's so good. I love this. All right, so let's hit a couple drivers. Your club face, especially with the athletic person, that's what influences the path the most. When you get that face really shut, your brain then wants to really get the path inside. Because it wouldn't make sense to have a really straight path with a 20-degree shut face. What would make more sense to your brain would be like, if you had this really shut face, which you have a tendency to have at the top, it would make more sense to go like that, to swing out to the right and hope. But then some days it's good, but then you get those big blocks and then you get some snaps.
Yeah, and the snaps is my miss.
And the snaps are killing you the most because you were making the club long before by not hinging your wrist. Okay, so this is too long, bam. When you have that issue of making it too long, now you have a driver which is already long, so it can get real haywire. When you have a wedge, you're hitting those wedges over there, you can actually make it long because the club's so short, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But you have a long driver and you make it long, now we get some chaos. Just, I think, from making this club shorter by hinging, I mean, we already got a good, really nice pattern with the irons. I think we'll get the same thing with the driver. So, same goals. Hinging right away, staying a little more down, see if we can get that high draw with less hook. Oh, yeah. Okay. The hook went straight away. Yeah, that's perfect. So it's exciting when you change something, guys, and we see the ball flight change right away. That's how you know you're doing something different and doing it right, is if your ball flight changes, you're on the right path. Now, your tendency for the most part is to aim a little bit right because you're so used to hooking it. So you're gonna feel like you're aiming a little bit left of where you think, and then make that same swing. Oh, baby.
It's getting better.
Let's go.
It's getting better.
Let's go. Look, I'm super excited with this. Like, I think we can stop here in terms of full swing. I think we're gonna take a look at some short game too.
Let's do it.
Some putts, some chips, but hopefully those two things made sense.
Absolutely.
So I think if you can get a little bit of hinge, stay a little bit more down into your feet, you'll get higher, straighter shots, less thin, and less hooks. Something that you said earlier is a big deal, which is like, hey, I'm inconsistent. That exaggerates itself on the course because you have like the obstacles in the way, you're playing for money, all these other things. And so our nervous system gets under duress. Part of the reason our nervous system gets under duress is because it kind of understands where the club face is, how long the club is. That's the reason we can hit a golf ball to begin with. Big reason why I think people struggle on the course is their movements and their intentions don't match. That creates anxiety in all parts of life, right? You try to do something, you're not doing it, you get anxiety. That same thing happens in your swing and on the course. So if we can start to have your intentions and your movements actually match up versus you have this intention and then the movements that you're telling your brain don't match up, you start to get some chaos on the course. So I bet you'll be able to start to take some of this stuff to the course because your movements and your intentions start to match up. So.
Absolutely.
There it is. Let's go.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you.
That's a good one. And 7-time Pro Bowler, Dwight Freeney. We know that he can hit something hard, right? He will light a quarterback up. But does he have any finesse, any soft hands?
We'll see.
We're about to find out. So 15-minute lesson with him on some short game, helping him understand what club he needs to choose, what the lie gives him, and what shots he can hit to make sure he has good contact every time. This is the ultimate up and down lesson, 15-minute fix with Freeney. We had some really good conversations off camera. I think this is the first place to look, and I think it's often overlooked about short game, is the lie. And this is a really big deal, especially down here in Florida. So this lie where this ball is sitting up just a little bit more, what a person will do, tour player, they'll put the club right up against the ball just to see like, hey, how much room do I have underneath that ball, okay? So this lie is definitely slightly different than if my ball rolls a little bit over here and then sits down. And so now I get up to that ball and like, uh-oh, I can't really quite get that leading edge underneath the ball. And that's gonna drastically change what type of shot I need to hit. So let's hit the one you got in your hand, the 58.
Okay.
And then I'll kind of give you some feedback based upon what I'm seeing.
First chip of the day.
Yeah, first chip of the day.
Which
That's
ain't
all right.
never good.
And not bad, but he didn't like it though. Dwight, man, he's
Absolutely hated it.
he hated it. It was, even though it was
Loved it.
Yeah, that's a little better there.
A little bit better. I would take that. I still don't really like it.
Okay. Ooh, yeah. That first 58, you kind of flubbed it, chunked it,
Yep.
didn't go anywhere. So it's a really big deal. When you start to have loft, what happens is you can get different spin every time if you don't hit it correctly. So sometimes you can get one that stops on you and then the next one rolls out. So it makes it way harder to get the ball close.
Yep.
So anytime you can keep the loft low,
Yep.
and you can be consistent with spin, because a pitching wedge or even a gap wedge is gonna spin pretty close to the same every time. We could get like 2,000 RPMs of difference on a 58. If we had a pitching wedge or gap wedge, we'd probably get 200 RPMs of difference.
Never knew that.
So that's a big deal.
Never knew that.
We're just gonna do a pitching wedge, and that's gonna change the landing spot, right?
That's 100%.
So just gonna try to land this, obviously a little bit shorter. It's kind of like a 1/3 land, 2/3 roll type of thing.
Got it.
And when you have this kind of bump and run shot, you want to be as close to the ball as possible, and you want the handle to be as high as possible. So what happens is anytime the handle gets low, that brings in digging. So the heel is a digger. So that's when you said earlier, never hit a flop shot off of above your feet lie. Definitely true, because that heel's gonna dig in like crazy.
Yep.
So the higher you get the hands, and that's what we need on these shots, this is almost like putting with loft.
Yep.
Okay?
I love
So
it.
handle high, just land a little bit short. However you hit them, you hit them. Yeah, beautiful. Beauty. First try with that one, closest one.
There you
So
go.
my point is, when you don't need to have loft, don't use it.
Okay.
There's no reason. Because your worst shot with that is gonna be way better than your worst shot with this 58 that goes right here.
Yes, sir.
Or, blades over the green even.
I agree 100%. I think that's going to help me.
And then I would say the second thing with chipping too, we actually want really straight path on both sides.
Okay.
So you mentioned kind of like going across the ball a little bit.
Cut across a little bit.
That actually makes it again where it's hard to control the contact. So in chips and pitch shots, we actually want really straight back and really straight through. So that first one that you chunked with the 58, you actually went too across the ball.
Cut across it.
Too much. So the higher the handle, the club going more straight back on the way back and more straight back on the way through. There you go. Great. Great. So my point is, again, you're getting the same amount of spin every time. That ball's not stopping on you. It's rolling.
Yep.
So if I land it here, it's going to roll out.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, beautiful. Again, very predictable on the spin, very predictable shot. Do this last one here, just trying to land it maybe 1 foot farther, that's it.
Nope. That's more than a foot.
But that's okay, this is perfect. I'm so glad you did that.
Yep.
So what a lot of people struggle with within the short game, in order to hit the ball farther, they add speed. That's the worst thing you want to do. The way that you hit the ball farther in short game is you just take the club back farther. You keep the cadence the same.
Okay.
So that time you were like, okay, I got to hit a little bit farther. So you went,
Yep.
so you added more speed. Instead, we keep the speed the same, we just add a little more length.
Length to it.
We're never adding that hit to the shot. We're just maybe giving it a hair more backswing. And that's all right. And that's a good one too to see. So that means that handle got
dropped. Interesting.
So that's why it dug in. So you went back and then lowered that handle.
Yeah.
So keep that handle up, smooth, perfect. There it is. Fantastic. So those principles with a pitching wedge are just as true with these other shots. So we're gonna do a 58 that we did earlier. And the key here is the same stuff. The handle can be high still, and then we're just gonna twist the face open a little bit to start. Feeling more straight back and straight through, not too much cut across.
Okay, let's do it.
You can open the face maybe a hair more. Yep. Oh yeah, beauty. That was great. That was almost too soft.
Too soft.
But that was nice. Now, since we just hit it too soft, we're not gonna add more power.
Yep.
We're gonna add a little more length. Exactly. Because that was actually great technique, like perfect technique. You just need a little more length to that swing. Yeah. Oh, so good. So good.
Oh!
Let's go. Let's go. That's amazing. I think we learned a couple things already. Make sure the handle's high pretty much everywhere.
So you think bringing it high uses more of the bounce when I have my hands high?
Kind of, yes, but what it does is it just prevents digging. Anytime you start lowering the handle of the club, it just brings that heel into play.
Okay, got it.
It has a tendency to also lower the grip. And so we lower the grip.
And you come a little bit steeper.
Exactly, yeah. Keeping it higher just helps also the swing plane. It makes it more vertical.
Okay.
So like a driver, right, we're really far away from it, like this.
Yep.
The handle's really low because we're so far away. And that makes us swing around our body. With the driver, we need to be the most around. With chip shots, we need to be the most up and down.
Yeah.
So we want that shaft steep the whole time. So it helps us keep it on plane so that we don't ever have those chunks. Yeah, so good. Sheesh. Had some sauce on that. Now, you notice the loft on that was a little lower than the one that you made. The cadence, so the speed that you have, how fast you do the swing, dictates the loft.
Okay.
So meaning if I do my cadence or my tempo a little faster, the reason it goes lower is because when I move faster, the handle moves first. So I get more lag.
Yep.
So that's why you want to keep your cadence the same on chipping, is because it helps us with producing the same amount of shaft lean every time.
That makes sense.
When we get a little quick, the shaft lean can change. Even though you hit that so nice, it still spun. It was a little different height than the last one.
Okay, got it.
Remember, we're trying to keep that height similar, right? Just open that face a hair more. There you go, yep. Great. Now, we're gonna watch this on video, but that backswing was shorter. There was nothing wrong with the technique. The backswing was just too short.
Yep.
So
consistency.
Yep. And so it's just trying to get that backswing the same. That's a little bit of practice, but you're hitting these really nice, and this is a really hard shot.
Contact is good.
Contact's good. Yep. Because you're keeping the handle high. Yeah. So good. I mean, he's hitting them too good. They're stopping too fast on a downhill lie. No problems. We can learn how to fix that. But that's great. Again, you hit every single one of these with good contact.
Great contact.
Now, actually, well, I'm going to give you a little bit different lie. I can hit this high shot all day. Now, let's say it's more like, that's way tougher. Like this is 58 all day, but this is almost pitching wedge because I can't guarantee getting under that ball. So let's try, just for this last one, we're going to try this pitching wedge.
Yep.
So we're just going to work on getting it on the green. This is the one we just got to make a bogey. Yep, great. And now that was great off that lie, because see what I mean? You couldn't get under the ball.
100% right.
And that would be a fantastic shot from that lie. You take that every time.
100%.
So good. All right, so we're gonna do one more shot. Kind of got that low one, we hit that high one, and now we're just gonna hit this little 54 stock shot to that middle alignment stick there. Yep. Pretty nice. Contact was good, right?
Contact was good. Wasn't far enough.
Yes.
But that's okay.
So good. Great contact again.
Yeah, getting closer.
Yeah, I love it. Exactly.
I'm gaining on it. I'm gaining on it.
Yeah. Yeah. So good. Hit it. Oh, let's go. Man, that's so good. Dwight's short game got better already in 15 minutes, but we're going to do just a 3-ball challenge, one with each club. The goal is to try to make one, finish it out. All right, Dwight, let's see it, man. Pick that landing spot. That's the 58. Beauty. Might have done it the first one.
All right, I'll see y'all later.
All right, guys, cut. That's it. Cut, we're done. Let's go, Dwight. Jeez, one ball challenge, that's all we need. Oh my gosh. The man does have touch as well, or he's got even more now, the finesse.
Yeah.
ACC, watch out.
Watch out.